Hello everybody and welcome to this special little bonus content video. We're just putting this out frankly because we want to make progress on the campaign on stream, and honestly the planet we're at the moment in the campaign, like lots of half-scale missions, like there's 5 of them. We think we can run through 4 of them as basically milk runs to make us money. Like, we don't have a lot of money, so we're gonna do that. And we're gonna try not to talk too much about what my plans are for the campaign, but we'll just, spend a little bit of pilot XP on, like, skilling up our pilots. That'll make one of our watchers happy. Stop you yelling at me.
That's right.
And yeah, that's the plan. So, oh, and yes, we are moving to Saturday. You may have already seen it in the schedule, but we are in fact moving to Saturday streaming slot. There we go, we've got the game up. And that is because of a scheduling screw up. But you know what? It's fine, because all it means is you get more Battletech this week. But we are back to Saturdays, I believe, 1:30 PM Eastern Summertime. Your time zone may, of course, vary. And yeah, I am.
Time zones aren't real. Days aren't real.
Days aren't
Every
real.
day is really 4 days at once.
Well, it's like life on the internet. A day is never a day. Like, a day is always 2 days. Because, like, the Australians wake up and, they're fucking time travelers. Like, they do everything first. Because they're, like, east of all of us. So, like, they get to see the day first. So, like, it's Christmas. And they celebrate Christmas when it's still Christmas Eve for the rest of us.
Yeah.
And so, like, they do all their Christmas stuff early, which is insufferable. And like me, as a European, I celebrate Christmas at the proper time when I should be celebrating Christmas according to my time zone. But even that is too early for America, particularly if you're on the west coast of America. So like, a full global day on the internet is like a full fucking 24 hours, because by the time the Americans on the west coast are celebrating Christmas, the Australians are tucking into their Boxing Day turkey leftovers.
Well, Australians eat turkey for Christmas?
I don't have a...
Dear Australians, what do you eat on Christmas and Boxing Day? Let us know.
I don't know. We could ask Hosfey. I'm assuming they don't eat wombat, but that could just be an assumption.
God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
I forgot. What were we going to do with Grandpa Tex? Let's reset that. Grandpa Tex. Grandpa Tex, we were going to turn him into a Mr. Punchy person, weren't we? He needs, like, the bulwark ability, because the bulwark leads to, like, better punchiness. So yeah, bulwark. And then Harmony.
What do you
Harmony's
need,
going to
Commander?
get multi-target, because multi-target is very useful for missiles, and until we get a specialist with missiles, he'll have to do...
Bunny here.
HBFT, no idea who this guy is. I presume he's a YouTuber of some kind.
I'm on the
And
clock.
Mr.
What do you
Tex, Mr. Tex, you're gonna go into an awesome, so...
We decided multi-target across the top.
Yeah, we did, because we're gonna aim for, I think, Energy Master or Precision Master. So you're gonna get...
because we want him in an
that.
awesome. And the Battle Lord would just be too much heat for an awesome.
Yeah, but, like, we're giving him shielded stance here instead of bulwark, because, like, the awesome is a bit slow, but when it gets into position, we can activate this, and he can go, yeah, what you gonna do? Shoot me. So he's gonna stand there as the big thing gets shot at. And we're starting to get our specialists in order.
Yeah.
Our mech bay, just to show that, we've still got the same mechs. Gonna do something nasty with the Blackjack. You'll get to see that on stream.
The Ostwar and the Griffin are under repair or modification right now. Okay.
Yeah, they're still being, modified, repaired. Kind of both. Hey, there's another binary laser. We could make Tax happy by buying it. We're not gonna do that. We've got 2 improved binary lasers. We don't need to spend 220,000 credits of money that we don't really have. That was funny though. Tex jumping in and just chastising me for not having, like... Where's the ammo I want? I want to buy some ammo. For not using binary lasers. I think he's right though. Like, that binary laser on that Griffin's gonna be fun when it gets it. Ammo. Arrow 4. Ammo. What this is for the Arrow 4 artillery system. Oh, there we go. SRM. That's what we want.
4.
Hey, we're recording, but we're still getting that. So, User74, thank you for subscribing. You won't get to see this message unless you watch this special bonus content video. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna run through these and look. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but like this is a capture the base, and these two are battles. So the battles might get hairy. These first two are destroy bases. So, I think like this kind of like if we get some nice salvage, we want to be able to pick it right.
Yeah, engines are at least two parts of a mech if we get lucky.
Yeah. So
And
this
then
is our standard lineup, but I think we want our Vindicator. Our Vindicator plays a special role, but like the Icarus, I am tempted to swap the Icarus out for the Hollander, or...
I mean, we're assaulting a base, so we definitely want both artillery pieces.
Yeah, we do.
So, also, I learned something the other day. I don't know if I told you this, Foxy.
What did
I
you
was playing around in the mod, and I learned that you can shove anybody into battle armor, whether or not they have the skills for it.
Really?
So I don't know if you want to shove those two guys into Lance C with the battle armor, and see if we can farm them some XP, or if that seems a little too gamey for you, but...
Look, well, Babe definitely needs some XP, Bubbles needs some XP, so yeah, wow! Oh, okay, apparently you can't put just anyone in. Our tank pilot won't drive battle armor. But we've got Infiltrator Mark II and IS Standard, so... I mean, like, how survivable is battle armor? Like, these guys, like, they're equipped, but, like, I don't want to lose them.
Well, they've got 168 armor and 20 interior points.
Yes, well, yes.
So,
Okay.
so how well armored are they? They are 188 armored.
Okay, so their movement speed is 2 hexes, so they are about as survivable as this little urban mech.
We'll just have
because
them
this
sit by
urban
the
mech
Irby.
is like a 2-3 movement. So like that, you know what? Urban mech has an honor guard in this case. I'm tempted to get rid of the Icarus 2. The Icarus 2 we're probably going to retire quite soon, because we're getting heavier mechs. And I think like the Icarus is probably, we're squeezing about as much of it out of it as we can. Like, I don't think there's much more we can do with that.
Yeah. What does it have? What is it armed with? 3 medium lasers and
3 medium pulse lasers and a light AC5. And our only ton of AC5 ammunition. I think it's going to be more useful to have the Hollander on this since we're assaulting a base. Like, hopefully...
we definitely want all of our artillery pieces.
Oh, yeah.
That way we can hopefully get rid of the turrets and things. Yes. Or, I mean, that way when we get there, we can find that the city was already destroyed and the turrets were already gone.
Yes, well, hopefully we can bomb it. Sorry, hopefully we can turn up and discover that it was already entirely destroyed, and we can just, like, you know, kind of scout. Yep, facility was already destroyed when we turned up. Get on the dropship and fly away.
Yeah. Scout around, collect the payment, and go.
Ooh. That would be best. Although we would lose out on a bit of salvage. Like, we do want to blow up some mechs, just because they might have some valuables we can sniff for. Like, I know it's engines that's going to make us money, but honestly, only having a ton of AC5 ammunition is kind of driving me nuts. Like, we need more AC5 ammunition. So, don't yell at me if I preferentially take that over something like an engine or a mech piece. Because...
Yeah, it's odd that we haven't seen it in the shops either.
Wow, could we be more spread out?
What did it put way up front? That's my question. Oh, the Irby, that's convenient.
Yes, Commander.
The Infiltrator armor. Oh, they've got quite a good jump though.
I don't know if we want to keep them to the back or...
Oh look, they've got... Yeah, I forgot I gave them these. Look at that, they've got like quite a good attack range. But yeah, we want to keep them to the back.
Here we go!
What do they even look like? They look like
tiny commandos.
Little mechs. Tiny little mechs. They're using...
Little babies.
Little baby mechs.
With baby.
Ah, God, I was sleeping.
Well,
What do you
Grandpa.
want?
To be honest, facing doesn't matter for you, Grandpa, because you have this.
Urban mech.
Like, Irby mech, like you have a
Lining
360
him up,
degree
knocking him down,
rotation
just like...
I'm reading heavy damage
on
to an
your
enemy
turret,
structure.
on your torso twist. So like, you can face any way
Good to
you
go,
want,
boss.
and it doesn't make a difference.
Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall.
Our Hollander can do the same. I'm just running him up to vaguely keep all the mechs in the same place.
Forgot that the Hollander didn't have even a small laser of secondary
definitely
weapons.
need more armor.
I mean, like,
Ready for orders.
he's an artillery
I'm not
piece.
saying it's bad. I'm just saying I thought he still had a small laser or something.
Arguably, he doesn't need one. Like, he's
What do
just
you
an
need,
artillery
Commander?
piece. Oh, do you have better jump options? Nope.
Time to pour on the speed.
Hey, at least they've not dumped us on terrain that we can't get across. That would be arse.
Duncan Fisher here.
Duncan's, like, at least he's in a
Heading that
Swedish
way.
mech. Is that Hermes? Who's
They're
shooting?
terribly dangerous, as I recall.
He's
You know who's dumb for having all the armor?
I didn't see who he was shooting at, but...
I'm on the clock.
Oh, he
What
was
do you
shooting
want?
at Tex? The Blackjack Omni? Gonna put you down.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Oh, no.
Oof. Oof.
That was Thunderbolt.
Are the Hermes?
Reporting.
No, off one of the turrets. And I am gonna use these guys, though.
Here we go.
Because I might as well. Like, they're already engaged. And,
Yeah.
like, these... Like, that's not... Could be worse.
I mean,
Could be better.
you would think one of them would hit.
There we go, we got two
Two of
hits.
Good to go,
Because the
boss.
Hermes is just medium lasers and flamers, from what I remember.
Yeah.
And guns, guns, guns.
Oh, nice.
Yep, definitely need more armor.
Standing by.
Oh, we can go up and kick him. Let's go and kick him. I know it's saying terrible to hit chances on the weapons, but if we land the hit, like, he'll get unstable. And yes, we have. So that means... Oh,
Reporting. Critical hit.
that
Perfect.
that pilot now is quite injured.
I believe he is regretting his life choices.
We can probably let the infiltrators deal with him, can't we?
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Grandpa.
Lining him up, knocking him down just like Bello Woods. Oh, God, they're shooting me and I'm really scared.
Is that
For
another
real this
thunderbolt?
time.
Yeah, these are thunderbolts. I mean, they do like 80 damage, so if one of them hits, they're just dead.
Maybe they should back
What do
up
you
a
need,
little
Commander?
bit.
Time to pour on the speed.
Oh, they're only Thunderbolt 5s. So they're not the 80 damage ones. They're like 40 damage or something. Still big
Duncan
ass
Fisher here.
missiles.
Heading that way.
Poor to hits. Reasonable to hits. You could kill it.
Lighting them up.
Yeah, go down.
There we go.
We're
Immobile
going to turn him
unit
into
destroyed.
a sniper. Like, when we get something that can take an AC 10 without suffering too much.
I'm on the clock.
Um,
What do you want?
Do we want to finish this guy off?
We do. Usually better to give them less things to shoot with.
One
Or fewer
attitude
things to
adjustment
shoot with, I
coming
should say.
right up.
There we go. Oh, engine destruction, there's a ship.
I'm legally obligated to inform you I'm paid.
It already had 2 critical hits, so we weren't going to get much for it, I don't think.
You have orders?
Yeah, I'm gonna retreat you now.
Confirmed.
We've destroyed 50% of Merrick forces, which is
Good to go, boss.
promising.
And
We'll get a contract bonus if we
guns.
destroy all the
Good
turrets.
shot, Commander. Enemy structure down.
Probably want to stop with the missiles.
Receiving you.
Whatever's. Just because if we accidentally
Ah,
destroy
God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
their base, they might not take too
Lining him up,
kind.
knocking him down just like Bello Woods.
Oh no, sorry, we meant to destroy their base. No, like, we don't want to destroy all their turrets with, like, artillery at this point, because they'll probably just auto-end the mission, and we don't want to
Ready
auto-end
for
the
orders.
mission. We're having too much fun.
Oh, we want to see more things on fire.
Position
Yeah,
confirmed.
we do. And there's a wasp, large laser turret. Take that out with the long range. Take that out with the long range. MMR turret. Oh, that could be quite spicy. We got a lot of evasion. Yes. I'm gonna use that. And then shoot. So what that's done is that's improved the accuracy of everybody else in the lance for
Take that.
nice. So everybody's accuracy's
What
been
do you need,
increased
Commander?
for like the rest of this turn. So we
On the
might be
way,
able to
nice and
just
slow.
Finish it here and now. See, 79%.
Taking the shot,
at that
Commander.
range after having moved. Nice.
ERPPC
Fisher
is such
here.
a wonderful weapon.
Heading that way.
PPCs are great. Like UAC 5s, I like.
Lighting them up.
AC 10s I prefer, particularly when I've got precision
Immobile unit
penetrating
destroyed.
ammo in them. Like, penetrating ammo does damage straight to the structure.
I'm on the clock. What
It's-
do you want?
Nasty good.
All right, let's get down to it.
Like, Shredder turret is the most dangerous bastard
Let's
left.
see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Hey.
If they really cared about this facility, they'd have more than turrets.
Bubbles.
Awaiting orders.
Brace, you're out of combat back there. See, like, quick missions. This is what it's about. This is gonna earn us the cash, hopefully. Do not shoot us in the back. You're shooting the Vindicator in the front. Fine, whatever.
Don't worry, don't worry. I'm okay. They barely touched me.
Bunny here.
The Vindicator is a sturdy little boy. For his size.
For his size, yeah. Punch the wasp. We're just gonna try to bully him.
Attack.
There we go.
Kill confirmed, Commander.
Engine destruction. Oh well. Severe burns to the head. Oof. No.
Bunny here.
You got it, Commander. Waiting for the right moment.
Bunny here.
I'm on the clock.
There we go.
What do you
Grab
want?
attacks. No, I want somebody that can get sight on that turret.
Bunny here.
It's gonna have to be you sprinting.
Sprinting.
No, it is too far out of range. Oh,
Fortunate. But we have a solution for that.
Guns, guns, guns.
yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, Kentucky.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Like, on these missions, always take out the turrets if you can. They are key to getting paid more.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll just
Just
sit here
gonna
and think.
reserve.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Oh, there we go.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed. One attitude adjustment coming right up.
There we go. Turret down, and now we can clear the base. Blow up like.
If they really cared
Whatever's
about this
left.
facility, they'd have more than turrets.
One more building, I think we need.
What do you
one
need,
more
Commander?
building. So that one, ERPPC to the face.
Roger that, Commander. Shooting a big, ugly block of concrete.
It survived.
Duncan Fisher here.
Duncan,
Heading
do
that way.
your thing. I love that streaks have
Objective in
such
sight.
great range.
It's time to bug out. Get to the LZ for extraction.
There we go.
Yeah, I don't.
Done. Oh,
I like that streaks have good range and they don't waste ammo.
welcome Baron von Muffenburr. Thank you for the subscription. You too will only see this message if you watch this special bonus content. Which is only really happening because I think me and Ralphie are bored tonight and don't want to do this on stream tomorrow.
Yeah. Let's get some of these quick milk runs out of the way.
Oh.
I know you'd mentioned we need SRM ammo, but I'm not sure if it's worth pulling it here.
We don't need SRM ammo that much.
Oh,
We
that's right,
need-
you bought
we
it in
need
the store.
AC5 ammo. Like, we're not collecting MRMs, we're not collecting Thunderbolts, like, there's nothing here for us, so we'll take the map bits and we'll take everything else.
Oh,
and
we'll
go.
get it all anyways. Never mind.
We were too good at blowing things up. That was a problem in the Megamech campaign, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah,
we were...
I mean, eventually the career resettlement center didn't get used at all.
Look, it... Yeah. Yeah. So, like, in
But
the
I mean,
Megamech
when
campaign...
pilots are...
Yeah, in the Megamech campaign we had the Career Resettlement Center, which is where our captured pilots and like other captured people that we had would go to. Oh, this is gonna make the Free World League not like us very much. Oh well.
We'll do one for them shortly.
I think just like this, like because the mech parts. Actually, the mech parts are worth quite a bit, so like that's good. But yeah, in the Megamech campaign, we like I joined it quite late, so I don't think I was there for the very rocky first few months. But I was there for like that we had fantastic success. Like, we were hired to go and guerrilla raid, like, jungles and fighting in the mist style guerrilla fighting on a planet. And it was like a 3-year contract for us to go there. We, like, spent millions of credits on supplies. Like, we bought, like, 1 million credits worth of bombs for our...
Yeah.
We didn't have aerospace fighters at the time, just for our bomber wing. We were running a bomber wing at the time. And we
Guardian Bees, yeah.
Yeah, we bought extra planes because we knew we'd lose some in combat. Like, we like bought everything we would need to execute a 3-year campaign fighting in a jungle on this, like, backwater planet. And then we turned up and we fucking rocked it. We conquered the planet within 6 months. I can't remember exactly how quickly it was. May have been 6 weeks. It was like, hey, Mac Brunson, subscription. Thank you very much. I'm assuming all these people are being pushed to us by the podcast, which Tex made a bit of feature of us on the podcast. Not of us, just of the WBPL. He was talking about it with Diggs, which gives a lot of context to what this is, and, you know, sort of... you know, just puts to rest any fears that this is happening because Tex is running out of money. Tex is not running out of money.
On the way,
this is
nice
happening
and slow.
because
Hey, diddle diddle.
there's a lot
Thought
of
it would
us.
be fun.
Moving to position.
Yeah, there's a lot of us in the Legion, and we want to create content. And
Drink and drive,
we are
you
doing
can
this
smoke
to
and
share the
fly.
content with you lovely people.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
Infiltrate. Oh yeah, we're still taking our infiltrator. Well, you can like be on the
Lifting off.
plateau up here.
You can be the honor guard for the Irby.
Reporting.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
I'm gonna turn on your King David Gauss rifle whilst I can. Oh yeah, we've got some allied mechs, an allied javelin, and an allied Janna. They're not bad.
That purple parakeet is up to something, though.
Ah,
Purple
God, I was
parakeet, that
sleeping.
one.
What do you want?
Yeah.
Well,
I think,
Lining
And Grandpa
up and
has
knocking
something to
down
tell him.
Just like Bello Woods.
special delivery.
everybody loves getting gifts from Grandpa, right?
Oh yeah, like Grandpa's gifts are fantastic. Where's our Hollander? We'll send another one.
Bunny here.
Hello, I'm gonna run our Hollander up here. Like,
Hey,
we're gonna
diddle
have
diddle.
our artillery max up on this plateau, because it pleases me. There we go.
Receiving you.
Like we can start shooting
Standing by.
their base when we are remotely close to it, but I feel like we need to come down here to deal with these. Oh, actually no, let's send the Raven, because the Raven can go deal with any turrets quite promptly. And we'll have, like, the jump jetty boys come down here, because there's some cliffs, they can jump jet over the cliffs.
Yeah. We'll get the purple parakeet.
Oh,
What do
look,
you need,
there's a
Commander?
garrison and a support lance. So, like, that could cause us problems. Not.
Time to
the
pour on the
Vindicator
speed.
can call in a strafing run. Because we're trying to make money, we're going to try not to use it. Because if
Duncan
we use
Fisher
it,
here.
we'll lose all the money that we make, basically. Duncan.
Is that one of our
Heading that way.
last-ditch effort skills there?
Kind of. It calls in aerospace fighters to do attack runs for us. Which is very good, but also very expensive. So, Bubbles,
Commander.
you're good there. Yeah. So it calls in 2 aerospace fighters to do attack runs. They like make laser and missile attacks
Ready for
against everything they see.
Bunny here.
Like absolutely everything that is in the attack zone. It's insane how much damage they can do. They can legitimately win missions
And guns, guns.
Oh my
guns.
god, that confused one donated
Reading heavy
$64
damage to an enemy structure.
42
Bring it down.
cents. Wow. You've got money to throw at crazy animations, clearly.
Receiving you.
Thank you for your.
Thank you for your
Thank you for your
generosity.
Sleeping. What do you want?
We promised to do stupid things with it.
Well, we don't promise to do stupid
Lining
things.
him up,
Stupid things
knocking him
will
down
happen
just
with
like
it,
Bella
but we
Woods.
have no say over what happens with your money.
Oh,
Like,
God.
absolutely
They're
none.
shooting me.
Yeah,
I'm
Foxy and I
really
have no
scared.
choice,
For
but
real this
as the
time.
PPL,
Standing
we
by.
promise
We
we will
promise
do
to,
PPL things with it.
yeah, we promise to shitpost with your funds.
Yeah.
Throttle down.
Oh, ooh. Hey, we found them all.
We found them.
Well, maybe not.
That's probably area of effect missiles.
Yeah.
You can get AoE missiles. AoE missiles
What do you
are
need,
quite
Commander?
fun. Funky.
Time to pour on the speed.
Gonna be quite boring, this mission. Not like a lot of moving. Then maybe some high intensity conflict, but like not a huge amount of actual
Duncan
action.
Fisher here. Heading that way.
But like Duncan should be doing good up here. Like being on the high ground's always good.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
And here we go, our
All
first
right,
actual
let's
bit of
get down
combat.
to it.
An Oscout and a Firestarter. Wow,
Let's
that
take out the
Oscout
Oscout.
He's not being evasive at all. Like, as an Oscout, not being evasive is tantamount to death.
Well, who needed salvage
He left him
anyway?
7 health in his center torso. That is ghouling.
Maybe
How
Bubbles
might I
can
help?
get close enough to shoot him. With a jump? Not quite.
No, Bubbles can't get close enough to shoot him. No.
Certainly.
We can see if we can get Bubbles within range. It might not be this round, might not be next round.
We should see how that's doing for his XP.
Here we
After
get to the
this one,
standard
too.
stuff per mission, yeah. Oh,
Just to make sure he's actually getting something out of this.
yeah, there we go, claiming the kill.
Scratch another target.
Oh, they destroyed a 280 engine, that's valuable.
We wanted that. Those are expensive.
Yeah, those are really
Good to
worth
go, boss.
money. So this is a Firestarter. Oh, and you have quite a good shot against it.
What if we switch it to direct?
No,
Nope,
can't
indirect
fire
ammo.
direct, but we can fire shaped charge ammunition.
And guns, guns, guns.
Oof.
Oof.
Shaped charge direct to the leg. He might fall over. They didn't knock his
Ready
leg
for
down.
orders.
We're gonna come down here, we're gonna see what they got.
Aye, aye.
They got missiles, LB2X sniper, and a light LRM turret. So, I think we want to deal with this guy first.
Yep.
This is a nasty turret. We're gonna battle order it up. We're not firing the small lasers, so we can afford to. There we go. Boom.
Hostile removed. Systems holding.
What's that down there? That's a spider. Spider might have a good engine on it.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Oh, you have direct fire. You have... Okay, Tex. drop it on them. Nice. LRM turret. Things are getting a little hot.
What do you need, Commander?
Vindicator. Oh, you're so slow.
Roger that, Commander.
Shoot that
Shooting
thing.
a big ugly block of concrete.
Enemy structure eliminated.
We impaired its sensors. Oh, nice amount of verticality on this map. Like, a lot of maps, like, even at the club I go to in real life, like, the wargamers will they'll set out their map and it'll be like a 2D plane, and it's like, guys, like, 2D plane, minimal terrain, it's not that interesting, but I can understand why you might not want to deal with, like, because, like, Warhammer kind of has a, well, I shouldn't generalize. The people at the club I go to, they kind of have a thing about, like, wanting actual terrain pieces. So, like, they wouldn't be happy with a hex of, like, this is meant to be forest. What they would want is they would want, like, the trees there. And, like, I can
Fisher here.
understand the desire for that. I just, like,
Heading that way.
don't think it's particularly worth the effort. What do you
Lighting
think?
them up.
Yeah, I agree. I think that makes sense.
Immobile unit destroyed.
Yeah, that can be a lot of effort, and your payoff isn't guaranteed.
I'm on the clock.
Is that still the spooter? And the fire starter.
That's the fire starter and the spooder back there.
All right, let's get down.
The fire starter is actually evasive, so that's probably going to help him. But we're firing everything. The Blackjack Omni has, like, nice heat sinking.
You have orders?
Let's see if this. I mean, they're gonna get there eventually, right?
Provided the other things don't move faster.
They're coming for us. We've already destroyed, like, the garrison. The garrison was clearly that off scout.
Yeah.
Can you call a single mech a garrison? Like, if your garrison is one guy and a mech, like,
Receiving
does
you.
that meet, like, you know, I'm concerned for you if that's your garrison, basically.
Yeah. Your garrison is a medium laser. That's not.
Yeah.
Roger.
Your garrison being basically a scout mech with one medium laser. I can understand why a scout mech would be good if you've got, like, turrets, but really you want, like,
Yeah, if you're guarding a large area, I can understand why you'd want a few of them in your garrison,
but,
or
like,
at least one. But that being your whole garrison, that's.
yeah.
I'm not sure you.
Bunny here.
I mean, by the definition of the word, I don't
Oh
think
my
there's anything
God.
wrong with it.
This is great. Look, we've got a 99% chance to hit that shredder turret, and it's not going to kill it. But we have a 69% chance to hit the spider, and we've got a 69% chance to hit the fire starter, because it's is this because it's artillery and it doesn't care about evasion? I know, apparently
Pretty much.
it does care about evasion, but the height difference is just so much.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch to HE, because we're going to land this hit, and we'll probably blow the leg out.
Time to give them the Thunder Bunnies.
There we go. Blew the leg out.
Yeah.
He's
And
going
we've got the
over.
other one well damaged too.
oh, pilots bleed out, so just don't shoot at him, and he'll like get to do a thing and then jump out of his cockpit. Like he's on borrowed time. There's going to be a failure starter, perfectly fine. Hey, Control Foxtrot Utah, thank you for subscribing.
Hey, all you people who are out there listening to this. Hail Hydrate.
Oh, hail the great overlord, the one that tells us to hydrate and DFA and do all the stupid things. Yeah. You can't hear us, we can't hear you, but we can hear that little farting sound when people subscribe.
Oh, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
There's nothing better than going to sleep to the sound of farts.
Lining him up, knocking him down, just like Bello Woods.
Ooh, we nearly got that, too.
Yeah, we'll drop some shape charge or HE on it and it'll... Like, here we go, he's gonna shoot his lasers and then he's gonna punch out. Look at him go.
No, I don't think he's that smart. Oh, there he
Yep,
went.
there he
Okay.
is.
What do you need, Commander?
The fact that he fired his lasers made me think he might not have been smart enough.
No, he was smart enough.
On the way, nice and slow.
So... What are we gonna
50?
shoot at that? I'm gonna
Oh,
shoot
yeah,
at
finish
that.
the turret.
Taking the shot, Commander.
It's SRM-6 and flamers. It's no threat, really, but...
Static defense down, Commander.
It's not a threat until we get close.
Duncan Fisher here.
Maybe avoid the fire?
Heading that
yeah,
way.
we have to, like, go through some of it.
Through the fire and the flames?
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
That is a banging song. Like,
Alright,
my brother
let's get
likes
down
that.
to
I
it.
can appreciate, like, how difficult that song is to play. That riff, like, I can appreciate how technically challenging that is. Not my taste in music, however.
Yeah. I prefer the version of it where they've taken the, Thomas the Train,
What's the plan?
the television show from the early 90s,
Firing jump
and put that as the backing track instead. But,
Right. I've never heard that version.
I'll send you a link later. I'm pretty sure it's called Through the Fire and the Train.
Okay.
Did you grow up watching Thomas?
Of course I did. As every British child, there were some compulsory television shows to watch, and one of them was Thomas the Tank Engine. I even went to see the crappy Thomas the Tank Engine film when it came out. The
Don't
one
worry,
where
don't worry. I'm okay. They barely touched me.
a while, like, don't think worse of me, but like
to go, boss.
a while ago, I was
ready for orders.
I can't get that other turret in range. I'm gonna have to come here and murder that mech instead. Let's turn those off. Off. Yeah, just fire
Locking
that.
on target.
There was a Thomas the Tank Engine movie, which was basically a fanfic with a fan insert. Oh, Mayo C do not touch, like, best character in the world from the director. It's... I don't know, all the Thomas stuff is the same, basically. Like, the trains are happy, then there's, like, a diesel engine trying to shut them down. But, like, in this one, there's this train in the wheel world that is somehow connected to the island of Sodor, and it's implied that, like, they're God or Jesus or something weird. It's odd. Like, I went to see that in
Jesus?
cinemas.
Dumb for having all the armor.
Yeah, it's
How long ago was this?
it's a weird one. Look, do I dare call in... Look, this will be
Time
awful
to
for
give
us
them the
if it
Thunder
misses.
Bunnies. Oh, I kind of feel bad for him.
Oh, God, I was
Are
sleeping.
you gonna do it
what do you
again?
want?
Yeah. Oh look, he's only got a 51% chance of hitting. Now he's got a 70% chance.
Let's
of
go
hitting.
wild, folks.
Oh, destroyed the engine.
Wow, he fell down
Oh,
like
well.
I do.
I like how our blackjack is just trying to look around behind him and see what's going on.
It's like, don't worry, Duncan. Like, we're just calling in artillery strikes literally
What do you need,
5
Commander?
foot behind you. You'll be fine.
Firing jump jets.
It's... What is it? Each one of
Duncan
those
Fisher here.
pips is supposedly a hex. And each hex is,
Heading
what,
that way.
30 meters? Yeah.
Yeah, like it's 30 meters
I'm on the
behind
clock.
you.
What do you want?
Now it's a race to see who can detect the last turret. I'll give you a clue.
Standing by.
It's not gonna be. Oh, it's.
Got it.
Damn it! We're gonna need another round of like running, aren't we?
Good
Yeah.
to go, boss.
Everybody.
Well, we do actually have to destroy the base so we can put the artillery strikes
Right
back
back.
there so it can
Standing
get
by.
the,
Ah,
Yeah,
God,
good
I
call.
was sleeping.
Like, I just
What do
don't
you
want to
want?
accidentally destroy it all early. Indirect, fast cam, HE. Boom.
Lining them up, knocking them down just like Bello Woods.
Takes so long for that to land.
Oh,
It's slightly
God,
comical.
they're shooting me and I'm really scared. For real this time.
The Jenner's running hot. That's just what
Good to go,
Jenners
boss.
do, isn't it? Run hot.
Yeah, Jenners, Stalkers, gosh. Yeah. If you're not running hot in one of those, you've done something
Oh,
wrong.
feeling a bit woozy after that one.
Holding for an advantage. Holding for tactical advantage.
Yeah, like you are very close to the fire. I would worry.
Holding for the right opportunity.
Good choice. Good choice.
Receiving you.
Huzzah!
There you are.
Confirmed.
What turret is this? This is a light mortar turret. Okay, so it's probably been firing mortars with incendiary ammunition at us. Precise strike. Everything.
Let's go wild, folks.
Oh wow, really did hit with everything.
Yeah?
Target destroyed.
Nice. Oh,
Bunny here.
yeah, we've got our secret weapons here.
Time to give them the Thunder Bunnies.
3 of 4 buildings destroyed.
Ah, God, I
How
was
much health do
sleeping.
these
What do you
have left?
want?
59 and
40.
Let's give it a shape charge. Because it's
Oh,
guaranteed
look, I
to
can
hit
see
almost.
through
That's
'em.
our last shape charge, so we don't have to lug it
Method
back.
inbound, Commander. I'll meet you at the LZ.
Exoterrorist Games. I can't pronounce your name, but thank you for subscribing.
We got another one, Foxy.
We did. I think, like, oh no, like, yes, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. Because, like, we're recording this, and shh, we're recording this at the same
The
time.
universe knows.
Okay, they know. But, like, Bowser, Red Castle Bowser, is streaming right now. Like, who's he streaming with? Who's he streaming with? He's streaming with Cocainian Rob. Like, I can't get in the channel, so I can't see what they're doing. They're going
Just
secret
a second.
amount.
Just a second.
They're doing Secret of Monkey Island right now. Like, they started like 2 hours ago, I think. They started at like 11 for me. Oh, so an hour ago.
Yeah. They started roughly when we did, I think.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we've been going roughly the same time, so shh. Don't tell them we're doing this. We're being very secret. What nice stuff do we have? An engine core. Let's take a bit of fire starter and standard engine core, but like we've got a good chance of getting most of this. Yeah, to all the mech bits, the engine core, the LBX AC2. It's a nice bonus.
Yeah.
So, like, okay, so now I understand why so many people are subscribing. It's not because, like, Tex's podcast is I mean, I'm sure Tex's podcast has pushed traffic to us, but it's because those guys are streaming. Maybe, I mean, we've already shattered the illusion, like, by admitting at the start of this that this was a recording and not an actual stream, but we should probably shut out about all the donations. They're probably doing all of that as they're streaming.
Well, you know, I don't know if you have many siblings, Foxy, but
Duncan,
I'm the oldest of 5, and
oh wow!
frequently, you know, I would use the phrase, I didn't say it was your fault. I only said I was going to blame you."
Yes.
So, in this regard, I think we can claim credit, even if it's not particularly our fault.
Yes, okay, that's
So he has been getting XP from sitting around in the battle armor. Nice.
He has. Like, we just trained him to be a multi-shot. Now, this is, we've got Maginot Line and Nosy Neighbours. So, we're fighting more Free World League and fighting St. Ives. Are you okay with us fighting St. Ives? I know you quite like the St. Ives. What's this?
Alright with fighting St. Ives.
This is
They think they're not Capellans, but they really are.
Here they are. Yeah, let's go standard loadout. Like, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, because... So the question then is, since we're, do we want to set Austin up in the other, or will she not? The tank lady can't battle armor. That's
tank
right.
lady can't. Oh. Oh yeah, tank lady can't battle armor.
Well, we could put her in the Saladin. Oh wait, no.
The vehicle slots are these two, so like.
Never mind.
I'm wondering, since it's a battle, I really don't know if we want to take this. Let's take it. What's the worst that can happen? They could all die horribly.
That's okay.
Did my mic pick up my whispering? I assume it did.
I heard it. But you know what? If Bubbles gets popped, Bubbles gets popped.
I mean, like... I don't like his voice.
Yeah.
Like, his voice just, like, annoys me.
There are a few pilots like that.
Yeah, there are a few. But, like, Bubbles is special. Because he isn't special. He isn't a special pilot. He isn't like a Ronin or whatever the others have been flagged as. Which means I can change him. We can edit Bubbles. And we can make Bubbles what we want him to be. Or her to be. We can, like...
Command interface
we can give him,
initiated.
like, all sorts of... We can give him a full makeover. We can change his name. We can change his voice. We can change his gender.
We can make him an entirely different character.
Wait. What the fuck? What the fuck? How fucking far away is that?
The good news is, we don't have to worry about the battle armor getting
On the way,
caught
nice
up in
and
that,
slow.
because they'll never fucking make it.
Hey, diddle diddle.
Yeah. Clearly.
Maybe jumping would get him further. Maybe he can jump up one level.
Yeah.
There we go.
Whee!
And you're gonna jump.
Here we go!
They have an ECM on them actually, so like that's quite good. Oh my god, this is just a plateau, which means any fuckers that don't have jump jets have to go around it.
Who doesn't have jump jets?
On the way, nice and slow.
Several of our mechs don't have jump jets.
Hey, diddle diddle.
Oh wait, no, there's a way down here, is there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, there's a thing that lets you ignore pathing restrictions I read, so let's try that out.
Alright, let's get down to it.
Sprint derby.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
Lifting off. Receiving you.
Right. Where's the careful maneuvers? Oh, he can't do it on this turn. He has to wait another turn.
Why drinking?
Aha! We have a bead on enemy units.
Firing jump jets.
This is not at all problematic. Like, because our lancers, like, they are all together.
Moving.
And yes, the Raven, careful maneuvering, basically
Got it.
severe reduction in what he can do in
You're
terms
asking
of
a lot of an
movement,
old guy.
but at least
Confirmed.
it means he can walk down that cliff.
You have orders?
The next time they come up, don't forget to turn their Gauss rifles on again.
Oh yeah.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Grandpa. Actually, no. Let's give him some fast cam. Let's give him some fast cam in front of them.
Oh, we did damage to something already.
We
That was-
did.
What's the plan?
Our fast cam round struck something. I don't know why they're turned off by default.
Standing by.
The Raven. Raven, you need to, like, do careful maneuvers again.
Squawk.
How might I help?
I'm gonna put you down there so you can't get shot at.
What do you need, Commander?
Yeah. He can be our secret tool.
Firing jump jets.
It's a surprise for later.
Bunny here.
Not quite what I was thinking.
From on high.
You know, it's a shame this game doesn't let you capture pilots and put them in the slave pits.
Career
that
Resettlement
way.
Center. We talked about this. It's the Career Resettlement Center.
That's right, that's right. We had to put a sign up over the sign that said slave pits.
Yeah.
Holding for tactical advantage.
He walked over the mines.
Ah,
and he
God,
injured his
I was
legs.
sleeping. What do you want?
Let's
Firing jump
get
jet.
them to spot. It's a Raven. It's a Raven 3L. I reckon this is the only enemy unit.
Locking on target.
Possibly.
Oh, nice few hits there.
Ready for orders.
Good shots, yeah.
You can't move. You need to use careful maneuvering still. Go
Moving to
there, and
position.
then you can move. Like, it took us 3 turns for him to walk down that cliff.
Ah, God, I was sleeping.
You're on a
What do
road
you
now,
want?
so you can make up for lost time.
What do you HE.
Shape charge?
I'm gonna lay down some more fast cam actually. I'm gonna lay it down. There. Oh, okay. Well, he can't retreat now.
Now without hurting his toesy woesies.
Jump there.
From on high.
At least you can sensor lock that guy.
Locked them. Clear as day.
What do you need, Commander?
Because most Ravens don't have jump jets. And I'm pretty sure the 3L is one that doesn't.
I can't.
On the way, nice and slow.
What's he got in his feces? Nope. Nope, no engines, but he does. Oh, he has an XL engine and a Beagle. Okay, guys, be really careful with him.
Heat be damned, I'm firing everything.
Like, we want this mech as alive as possible.
Yeah.
Well, I was about to hit that guy, but then the universe decided I should. Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way.
Catch up, Duncan, please.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
It would build up heat. We've had
Awaiting
problems
orders.
with heat.
Going skyward.
Oh, nice.
Of course.
Not much ammo in those, like just 10 rounds, but you know.
But if you get them in an effective range,
yeah, they're very accurate. I think they get a bonus due to like shooting a thing that is so large in size.
Standing by.
Right, I'm gonna wait, and what we're gonna do. Oh,
we should kick him.
Yeah, we're gonna kick him.
Raven's a bird. Chicken's a bird. Therefore, chickens have tasty legs. Therefore, ravens have tasty legs.
I agree with this logic. We're probably gonna blow something nasty up. Oh, engine create knock mode.
Well, I needed salvage anyways.
We were hoping for not that.
What do you need, Commander?
Tell you what, kick him from behind. 10 off that weapon though. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
On
want
the way,
to
nice and
punch through
slow.
him completely.
Moving into melee range. Let's see how good a
We want to
fist breaks
scare
armor.
him into, like, basically.
We want him to eject.
That target's having a real bad day.
Stress.
Duncan Fisher here.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
Bunny here.
Okay, so Bunny, you're gonna move up and
Moving.
you're gonna be very careful. Basically, don't kill him. Oh, right leg destroyed and a ton of damage.
We're okay with that.
We're okay with that. Yep.
Oh,
Depending on
Yes,
what
he's
he does when he
panicked, he's
falls
knocked
over.
down. Oh no, he
Oh,
fell over and blew his engine. Fuck him.
Ready for orders.
Damn it. Hopefully the XL survived. Probably
Yeah.
not. Where the hell is the weapons replacement?
I think it's further ahead.
Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way.
It is here. Like, beyond
If you
the
click
main-
on where it says destroy weapons emplacement, does it
Oh,
move you
God, I
somewhere?
was sleeping. What do you want?
Yeah, it moves the camera, but it doesn't, like, do anything else.
Heading that way.
Yeah.
Hey, diddle diddle.
Like, I'm just gonna have to get it
Aye, aye.
on sensors. There we go.
There we are.
Oh my god, is it
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
gonna put you into
Engaging
hiding?
jump jet. Yes, Commander.
Shut up, Bubbles.
Confirmed. Holding. Aye, aye.
Ooh. There's a number of turrets.
There are. Hopefully.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
That number is at least 3.
Do me proud.
Lining
Hit
him up,
home.
knocking him down just like Bello Woods.
Yeah, you only hit that one.
What do you need, Commander? Time to pour on the speed.
Good to go, boss.
See, like, I hope the people who are watching, like, realize why basically we're doing
Duncan
this
Fisher here.
as a bonus content video and not on stream. This would be very boring on stream.
Yeah, these are very easy missions. Quite
Yeah.
low stakes so far.
Make some bad
Quite low
decisions at
stakes,
high
nothing
speed.
spectacularly interesting is happening.
Reporting.
We're just kind of
Taking a protective stand.
running through stuff.
Reserving action.
Not like we're dealing with a mission where all of a sudden a second lance or a heavy mech comes around the corner and surprises us.
Heading out.
Oh, hey, look! You can see one of the turrets.
That's a light sniper turret.
4 AC2s and 2 machine guns.
Shouldn't have activated that. Just turn off the medium laser. Fire everything. Turret down.
Oh.
Hostile removed.
Oh, the weapon emplacement is just the 4 turrets.
Just the 4
Good to go,
turrets.
boss.
Oh, that makes sense for like the map being called Maginot Line then. It's,
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
the
fall,
weapons
don't fall,
emplacement
don't
is
fall.
like a defensive wall of turrets.
What do you need, Commander?
Although I have to question their effectivity. We're probably going to get
Duncan
all
Fisher
the
here.
salvage from this though. There's not going to be much left.
Oh. I'm glad we took as much cash as we did.
We should have taken more, but not bad.
Ah, God, I was sleeping.
I'm going to save
what do you
ammo because
want?
that's expensive.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Like, see, that's how uninteresting these missions are. Like, I am making financial decisions about not firing ammo because it's expensive. To maximize
Standing by.
the money that we make. Don't want to do that.
There we go.
Don't
That's
do
probably
that.
the better
Keep the
choice.
solid cover between us. Light LRM turret.
On it.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Actually,
Ah,
can you,
God, I
can
was
you hit it?
sleeping. What do you want?
What's your hit chance? Your hit chance is pretty. Yeah, you're gonna.
Lining him up, knocking him
Just go
down
fire.
just like Bello Woods.
You missed.
I can't
That's
believe
coming
I
under your
missed.
salary.
I also can't believe I'm still alive.
You have to pay for
What do you
that
need,
one,
Commander?
Grandpa.
Like, we're not using
Time to
the
pour on the
strafing
speed.
one. That is one overkill for these
Good to go,
turrets.
boss.
Two, like, just
Sprinting.
insane.
Too expensive.
Yeah.
Duncan Fisher here.
Here we go. Duncan
Heading that
Fisher
way.
to the rescue. We have an OEX2 sniper and this one. Precision strike that one, please. Just knock it
Let's
down.
go wild, folks.
Thank you.
Immobile unit destroyed.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Of the Black Pants Legion.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
I hope you can't hear this,
Hmm?
but we're having our second or third day above 50 degrees in a
I
row
believe I'll rest my men.
God.
this year. Fahrenheit.
That's... Oh, Fahrenheit. That's not too bad, is it? Like,
Ready for
I
orders.
don't understand Fahrenheit, but that's not
Um,
too bad. You're gonna tell me it's awful or something, aren't you?
No, it's fine. It's It's warm. What's the easiest way to get from metric? The Canadians taught me double it and add 30.
I was going to suggest Google Translate, to be honest.
What do you need, Commander?
Yeah, but I'm trying... I know what you mean, Google. Yeah, we could ask Uncle Google.
Firing jump jets.
So it is... Or maybe it did get even warmer yet today.
Taking the shot, Commander.
Oh. So...
Well, I was about to hit that guy, but the...
Bunny here.
It's 22 degrees.
Moving.
In your degrees.
22. Like, that's quite warm. That's not too warm, though.
Man!
Yeah, it's 72 Fahrenheit.
Did you see that gust of wind?
That's like, I'll sit down with a bowl of ice cream, and I'll enjoy, like, my bowl of ice cream kind of temperature.
Yeah. Well, it's funny you mentioned that, because this is our second or third day in a row this year where we've gotten temperatures this warm. And the ice cream truck that goes out and, you know, because I live near a park, so there's an ice cream truck here, you know, year round. Well, not year round, but you know, all summer trying to sell to the children's at the park. And he made his first pass of the year.
You got it, Commander. Waiting for the right moment.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Nice. Ice creams are good.
Why drink and drive when you can smoke and fly? One attitude adjustment coming right up.
I like that.
You say this, and I remember reading something about how somewhere over there, like the ice cream trucks used to be a front for drug dealing.
What?
Or maybe that was Scotland.
No, like, I am sure that absolutely...
Taking the shot, Commander.
Anything that's a cash business can be a front for drug
Static
dealing,
defense down.
or a front for, like, laundering money. Absolutely anything that's a cash business can.
Successful.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure there's ice cream trucks that have been like that, but I've got to be really careful what I say regarding ice cream trucks, because I could say something that could dox me.
Okay.
But, like... Near me, like, there wasn't an ice cream truck that was a front for drug dealers. It was a fish and chip shop. Like, we used to have 2 fish and chip shops in town, and one was wildly successful. Oh, we lost the extra large engine.
We want the ferrofibrous.
We've got lots of ferrofibrous.
Oh, do we have
We've
lots?
got 2 pieces. Like, we've got 2 ferrofibrous.
The Beagle? Is that?
Like, we get 2 and 9, so I'm gonna get the Raven parts, because Raven parts are worth cash money, and
Oh, hey, we got them both anyways.
Yeah. So yeah, there were 2 fish and chip shops in town, and like one of them was a really good fish and chip shops. It's got a reputation locally. It's a family-owned couple of fish and chip shops.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very good portion sizes. Like, you know, good stuff. And the other one was crap. Like, it had a really bad reputation. Like, the staff turnover was ridiculous. It was always grubby. But, like, how it just kept in business. And then it got raided by the police. And then some news came out. And then we understood how it stayed in business.
It wasn't really a fish and chip shop.
Well, it was a fish and chip shop. Like, you could order fish and chips from it.
It wasn't only a fish and chip shop.
Yes. It turns out if you ordered the right stuff that wasn't expressly listed on the menu, you could leave with a range of
wonderful recreational products.
Yes, wonderful recreational products. I'm not too sure what to refer as, because I don't want, because of course, like, this video, all this FYI,
well, I'm
just
speaking
like,
with wonderful recreational products.
Yes, just behind the scenes, pulling back the curtain a bit, all of our streams are live. Like, that's fine, that's how they are. But, like, when they are on Twitch, and when they are as videos, and, like, when they are moved to YouTube for archiving, they have to be watched through to make sure that we're not saying anything that would cause problems. And this can be stuff that could be libelous, stuff that, like, audio clips that shouldn't be included, conversations about spicy topics that we don't want to, like, associate the channel with or could cause us issues. So, like, the audio's muted, and basically I don't want to have to create an issue for, like, the poor souls that have to listen to this and, like, decide whether or not we have to be silenced. So we will call them recreational products of dubious legality.
That sounds like a great name for a punk band.
Recreational products of dubious legality. This is awful.
You'd go watch them at some seedy bar, wouldn't you?
Oh, of course, yeah. I'm just looking at this map and it's like we are on the wrong side.
On the way, nice and slow.
Of a reservoir.
Moving.
Heading out.
Oh, that is a dam, isn't it?
Yeah. Damn.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
What did the fish say when he swam into a concrete wall?
The best joke I have ever told was upon seeing a structure very similar to this in Malaysia, and I just said damn, and it's like, yeah, that was an unintentional joke and probably the best joke I have ever made or will ever make in my life.
Hey, diddle diddle.
You know, it's not great to be girly.
Alright, let's get down to it.
How old were you at the time?
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
21.
Okay.
I'm 20.
Heading that way.
I'm not 29 now. I almost said I'm 29
On the way,
now.
nice
I'm
and
not
slow.
29 now.
Forget how old you are.
I am the old.
Confirmed.
I am the old, and if you can do basic, like, logic puzzles, you can probably work out how old I am just by the fact that I'm used to calling myself 29.
Stabilizing and bracing. Receiving you.
Age is just a number.
Age is not real. Age is like a time zone.
Moving.
Yeah.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
Here we go.
Time zones aren't real. Every day is really 4 days at once.
Ready for orders.
Are you familiar with Time Cube, Foxy?
Time Cube.
Confirmed.
It's one of the original, like, deranged internet websites.
Right.
On the way, nice and slow.
Moving.
You know, the mid to late 90s single column of text, you know, centered straight down the middle of the page. Just some rant with some odd drawings and every so often a little animation off to the side.
Heading that way.
Yeah.
On the way, nice and slow.
One of the original deranged internet rants.
Right.
I don't think it's up anymore, at least not properly, but it's still in the Wayback Machine.
Oh, the Wayback Machine's great.
Yeah.
Wayback Machine is
Alright, let's get down to it.
I might have to go have a look at it.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
Why do you bring it up?
Yes, Commander.
We kept talking about how time isn't real, and
Oh, okay.
whenever somebody mentions time not being real, I always think back to, you know, our deranged friend with the time cube.
Wow.
How can he not jump? That Icarus does not have a lot of jump, does it?
No, none of these mechs have a lot of jump. I, like,
Hey, diddle diddle.
stripped out a lot of, like, their capacity for fun
On it.
to cram in more armor.
Yeah. It's always good to keep one jump jet, just so you can't be stuck. But
Alright, let's get down
Yeah,
to it.
well, you can't get stuck
You're
in
asking
this
a lot
mod
of an old
pack
guy.
anymore because they
understand.
included that, like, careful
Awaiting
maneuvering
orders.
thing,
that's right.
so you
Hunkering
can't be
down.
permanently stuck. But this is actually going to be a reasonably tough battle, I think. because
Holding.
They've got,
Ah,
they've
God,
got
I was
people,
sleeping. What do you
multiple people.
want?
Like, there's 3 of them.
Lining them up, knocking them
And
down
tanks
just
can
like
be really
Bellow
wibbly.
Woods.
Like that tank could be something real nasty, or it could be something like just a joke.
A demolisher.
It's a hunter.
I'm on the clock. What do you
So
want?
it is not quite a joke. But it's not really a problem either. Particularly because it has basically no evasion charges anymore. I don't know why they call them charges. It's a stinger. Okay. Come on, Foxy. Run up and like... Wow, there's actually 4 of them. There's a full lance.
That's the one that's got to get shot first.
Yep. Play with your food.
Aye, aye.
You know, it's probably not the more dangerous one, but if you can... You know, the more things you can stop from shooting, the sooner the better.
Yeah.
There we go.
Heading that
Duncan
way.
has ridiculously long-range weaponry to make up for the
Lighting
fact
them up.
that it's not that fast.
Bunny here.
Icarus. The Icarus really can't shoot shit, can't jump for shit. The Icarus is gonna have to...
We're either going to have to rebuild it, or we're going to have to retire it.
Oh yeah, like the Icarus is getting retiring. The Icarus is gonna be retired very soon.
What do you
I
need,
probably
Commander?
should have just stripped out all of the jump jets on these guys.
Because the Icarus has, what, 2 ballistic hardpoints and 3 energy.
Yeah, it's like not a terribly great mech.
Reporting.
If we had a bunch of AC2s
sure-
to put in it,
I'm
that
sure
could
more
be one
nerds will
thing.
like beat me for saying it's not a terribly great mech. It's like it's not even an Icarus. It's an Icarus 2. Like this is the Star League Defense Force version of the Icarus. This is like the turbo good Icarus. But like, I'm sorry, it's just not up to like my mark. My very personal, very like what I consider good enough. Like this Raven is, but that's mostly because I've jammed so many weapons into it, it like overheats after Alpha striking twice.
The Icarus is supposed to come... The Icarus 2 is supposed to come with an AC-10.
Yes. I took that out because it was too ridiculous. Like, the AC-10 is a great weapon. It is a fantastic weapon.
Oh.
It has no business being on a 40-ton mech.
So this is actually... I decided to pull up the lore. And, the Icarus 2 was originally designed as a speedy striker to complement the Mackie.
Oh, wow. That's an old mech. That's a
It was the first homegrown battle mech designed to be mass-produced by the Free Worlds League.
That is an
Yeah.
old
Ah,
mech.
God, I was
Wow.
sleeping. What do you want?
I should have given it a little bit more respect. Okay, yes, for like giving its age,
Bunny
it
here.
is an amazingly competent mech. But yes, I am remaining unimpressed with
Don't
it.
fall, don't fall,
and
don't fall.
Yeah. Despite how good AC-10s are, like AC-10s are basically the best weapons in the game as far as you ask me, apart from artillery.
Until you get to about 30-50.
Yeah, like their tonnage is reasonable. Their firepower is like 10 points of damage in the tabletop. Is nothing.
What
to
do you
sniff
need,
at.
Commander?
And
On the way, nice and slow.
oh, that's a bad shot.
Taking
and
the shot,
their
Commander.
range is really good. Like they can reach out and touch things, in the same way a PPC can. But a PPC just generates so much heat.
Duncan
that,
Fisher here.
Like, the weight you save by like taking it instead
Heading
of
that way.
the AC-10, and the ammo is entirely lost by the extra cooling you need to have to, like,
I'm on the clock.
keep
What
it
do you
about.
want? Why drink and drive when you can smoke and fly?
It also has no business on, like, a 40-ton mech. Like, the Icarus
You have
2
orders?
is, like,
Roger.
I've
Vindicate,
up-armored it to
stabilize.
increase its survivability, because that's what you have to do in this, because you end up in long drawn-out fights, and if things aren't up-armored, they get blown up real easy. That mech's looking for a punching. He's cruising for a bruising.
Ready for orders.
Ah, God, I was
Before
sleeping.
he's
What do you
cruising for
want?
bruising, we're just gonna let that there.
Lining
Don't
him
hit
up,
me.
knocking him down just like Bello Woods. Oh, God, they hit me. Son of a bitch.
Locust is just being ripped apart by artillery. Oh. Don't overheat.
Lightmers.
Yeah. That's not good for the Raven. The Raven
Standing
doesn't
by.
like it hot. But the vehicle's in the way, so I can't, like... I can't go
But you
and
can
punch
still
that
kick
guy.
it.
I can kick the vehicle, yeah. Let's turn off both of those.
Engaging.
Good hit. Shooty with the PPs. Oh, panicked. Panic level critical. He might eject.
And tanks eject?
Um,
I don't recall ever seeing a tank eject.
neither do I. That Locust has picked a fight it can't win. It
Now
saw
we've
a
stopped
blackjack
grabbing
and it
all the
thought,
armor.
I know, I'm gonna shoot it.
Bunny here. Bunny here.
I wonder if we can configure that blackjack to be a slapjack eventually.
Well,
What do you need, Commander?
So, I don't know how much you've seen
On the
of
way,
our
nice and slow.
Mech Warrior Online shenanigans.
Duncan Fisher here.
not much of it. Like I don't watch a lot of the streams on
Heading
the
that
channel
way.
because they're not always at good times for me. And like, if I were to watch every stream, I'd be spending all
Lighting
the
them
time
up.
watching it.
We haven't gotten a stream together yet, but we
Oh,
we
you mean
often
just you're
Something
in the
just went
Legion
boom.
shenanigans.
yeah, just in the Legion
I'm on
so
the clock.
far.
What do you
Maybe we
want?
should get a stream for that. But
Yes, okay. I have seen some of them.
we have a
One attitude
version of the
adjustment
blackjack
coming right up.
where its main armament is a ultra autocannon 20
Oh god.
I'm legally
and then a bunch of
obligated to
small
inform you on
and
paper
medium
kill.
lasers.
That thing sounds like it'll slap.
How might I help?
It is well named.
Holding here.
Yeah. But no, the blackjack plans are slightly different to that. This is an Omni Blackjack, so like it can have up to 8 weapon systems on it, and they can be of any type. So it's going to get, what did I decide? A couple of medium pulse lasers, 3 SRM6s, an SRM2, and that makes SRM20. And then we're going to give it 2 tons of normal SRM ammo and 2 tons of Inferno
Now we've stopped
SRM
grabbing all the
ammo.
armor.
And it's going to like wander around the
Ready for
battlefield, hitting things with either Inferno missiles or like normal short-range missiles and making them just suffer.
Turbo. Okay.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to say you were going to put an artillery piece on it.
Oh god, no. Like, I only have 3 artillery pieces. I only have 2 thumpers and a long tom, and a blackjack is nowhere near heavy enough for a long tom.
So here's a
God,
thought. We could put the other thumper on the Icarus. And then have 3 artillery pieces.
No, we only have 2 artillery pieces. The Hollander and the
What do you need,
The
Commander?
Irby.
the Irby. That's it.
But couldn't we put the other thumper on the Icarus, or is that a different slot that I'm misremembering?
No, they're ballistic slots.
Easy peasy,
so it
lemon
would be
squeezy.
doable. It's just kind of
Heading that way.
Silly.
silly. Like the Icarus is a slow mech anyway. I can't remember its exact tonnage.
40.
Oh no, in terms of how the weapon systems it can load onto it. Wow, he's got no rear armor left.
The cream of the crop rise to the top.
No legs left, I think.
Well, who needed the salvage anyway?
I'm just not keen on sticking another thumper on something. Like, honestly, the thumpers are good, but I think we've got to a point where really we want a long tom. And, well, we've got one part of a Helopolis. If we can get 2 parts of a Helopolis, that would be very good.
What's the plan?
But basically,
Digging in.
need a heavier mech. Like, the Ots War is heavy enough to have a long tom on it. It just doesn't have a ballistics hardpoint, which is a shame. But probably for the best, because otherwise I would have put a ballistics hardpoint on it. And then our heaviest mech would just be standing at the back of the battlefield, slinging massive shells, and like kind of want to put it near the front so it can get shot at a bit, because like
mechs need to share armor.
Yeah, like an important part of teamwork that shouldn't ever be overlooked is giving the enemy something else to shoot at. Hey, we made him eject.
Mission successful.
See, mission success. And like this is like what, hour 40 minutes? Like this is a long recording.
Yeah.
I
didn't think it would take us this long to get these missions done, but I'm glad we're doing it.
Yeah, like doing these in stream just wouldn't give you much. I know it's probably more interesting to listen to us in stream because like, you know, there's our reactions and everything. We're gonna get most of this, aren't we? Let's take the 2 locust bits. Yeah, got all the engines, that's nice. So we'll just like, what we'll do to wrap up is we'll go to the shop and we'll sell the stuff that we don't want, just to bring our sea bills up. And I am going to retire some mechs as well. I'm not going to sell them, I'm just going to put them into storage. Just because money saving. Like, we can probably save money by putting the stuff we're not going to make great use of into storage.
Should probably put that tank into storage if we're not going to use it too.
Yeah, the tanks are going into storage. I might actually sell them. So, mech bays.
Will we get something good like a demolisher?
Yeah, like this mongoose. This is a royal mongoose. This is a nice mech. Unfortunately, it's only 25 tons. There's not a lot you can do with it. But Ralphie, let me show you something you can do with it. If I
take off all of its expensive gear.
It's got all the expensive gear, but look what happens when I have a bit of a play around with it. Oh, I need to take the but like you can get that up to 1250 movement profile, and then if you stick a supercharger in there, that goes to 1615. It'll walk faster than it runs.
I like it and hate it at the same time. But yeah, once we put that into storage, we should get its endosteel, ferro, and its double heatsink.
Yeah. And the double heatsink kit. Like, that's gone into storage. We're not going to sell it.
Does the Blackjack have the double heatsinks already? If it doesn't, it probably should.
It has the double heatsinks on it.
Okay.
The Raven we're going to put into storage as well. The Raven is worth $500,000, so we might sell that if we are really pushed for money. But like we're set at 1.1 million at the moment, so like we've not got money.
Almost 2 months. We've got almost 2 months.
Yeah, we've not got money to fuck around with, but like we've got breathing space now. And I'm just gonna reorganize the garage a little bit so that we have our mechs here. And like that's our main line of mechs, and these are our artillery boys. Like probably gonna. The Wolverine needs work. I want to squeeze more stuff. Like I want to squeeze more weapons into him. I want to make the Wolverine nasty, and like make him into a proper fighting machine. Because at the moment his damage output 125 is pretty willful. Like the Icarus has almost the same damage output.
Well, the good news is we can put a smaller engine into
the Wolverine.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not taking
because it's got a 275. Or what else are you thinking would come out?
I'm not taking the engine out.
Oh, we can make it an XL engine.
The actual plan is I'm gonna light autocannon, SRM6. Actually, like, oh God, I can't. Oh yeah, it was 2 light autocannons and an SRM6, and it works out like. It works out slightly better. This gives him a bit more staying power. Ultimately, I'm putting the 2 light autocannons in because I want to save the tonnage for a special weapon that I can put in when we have the ammunition for it, because 2 light autocannons weigh 10 tons. What also weighs 10 tons, Ralphie? A rotary AC-5.
Yeah.
So we'll stick this in as soon as we get ammo for it. The Vindicator is just... I know we've been keeping it around because it's got the Strafing Run comms suite, but we're going to stick this into the Wolverine as well, so that the Wolverine has, like, the Wolverine becomes our tactical mech. Although, to be perfectly honest, we could do this. Like, I'm not going to worry about, like, dealing with the other stuff, so it's going to come over tonnage. But there is a way, and you'll have to believe me for now, there is a way to make this work. And this is the piercing ammunition. So this AC-10 will do 40 base damage, but then it will do an additional 15 damage to the structure. And we're giving it 20 rounds, or 20 rounds of ammo with this. So we shed a bit of weight by downgrading the streaks to normal SRMs. And we can probably get away with this, and we can have a weapons platform that is just going to destroy turrets in a single shot without having to worry about blasting through their armor.
And you can put an XL engine in there too. I think we have one, right? You got one recently?
It's endosteel and ferrofibrous. We can remove the ferrofibrous, but we can't remove the endosteel. So, like, we want to up armor this. Like, take a few tons. Like, I'm just gonna take tons off where I can. What do we want? We want SRM6. Stick in SRM2. SRM6. We want the ammo. SRM ammo, then we're a ton over. What did I do to remove a ton of weight from this? Oh, I didn't have that. So this is a perfectly functional mech. It's like down on the damage, but it plays a tactical role. Oh yeah, we don't put the strafing suite in here. I forget what we were going to do with the strafing suite. Find out.
Maybe the Ostwar?
No, it wasn't into the Ostwar. But yeah, we can put the XL engine in here. This gives us extra tonnage to play with. And then if we remove that, we've got 6 tons to play with now, actually. So like that, this could be a good one, but it's like 22 days to do this.
Yeah, we'll have to prep that if we know we're going to go for a long walk.
Yeah, this is a thing to do when we skip town. This is a long-term build. It's going to cost monies. But, like, we could be doing something nice with this. Just don't have a plan for it yet. Blackjack mod will only take 2 days. I won't show you what that is. Wolverine, we'll find a way to give the comm suite to the Wolverine. The Vindicator has outlived its usefulness though. Like, Vindicator, good mech, great mech, love it. It's a little light on the tonnage, it's a little low on the damage output. Could I make it better by, like, removing the ERPPC and putting in a binary laser? Absolutely I could. Absolutely, yes, this is, like, far more heat efficient than it was. It's doing much more damage because a binary laser puts out 80, whereas this was only putting out 69. Could we get rid of the SRM2 and put in something serious with the 2 tons? Yes, definitely. Because get rid of that, we've got 2 tons for like a medium pulse. And we're still doing good, or we could stick in a couple of medium lasers.
Or what if we, I mean, here's the other thought. What if we keep the ERPPC?
Keep the ERPPC? The bug happened?
And see if we can put some long-range missiles in there. And keep it as,
The trouble is, because of this module, he wants to get into the fight. Because you can only call the strafing run in within the sensor range of the mech. So he can't be too far to the back.
So, I mean, we'd have to pull that run. So if we pull those, that's 2, and then the SR, so we pull those 3 tons out.
This is 4 tons together, actually.
4 tons, yeah. And then put an LRM5 in there, and then we have him be our sit in the back.
We don't need another sit in the back mech.
That's true. We have a lot of those, don't we?
We have the Ots War, and the Ots War, when it finishes, will have LRM50, like 2 LRM20s, 2 LRM5s.
That's right. We did the LRM build on them.
So this is a long range fire mech. Honestly, Vindicator, I don't see him staying about. It's a reasonable weapons platform, but it doesn't really have the it's up armored. It's pretty as up armored as we can make it, and it's only got 880, so it's not going to survive a lot of the higher intensity battles that we're going to get into. 940, the Wolverine will have to be careful. 1040, like now we're seeing like kind of armor levels where it's going to be more survivable. The Raven is only at 720 armor, but the Raven is dodgy as all hell, because the Raven has like 7 walk speed, like a tabletop movement points of 6, so like he generates a whole bunch of evasion when he moves, partly because he moves so far, but partly because he's got a Guardian ECM suite which gives +1 defense against being hit, has stealth armor which increases the maximum evasion from movement and increases the pips gained from movement, and he has the Raven narrow profile, which gives him +1 evasion pips from movement and +1.
And the Raven's a perfect scout.
Like,
do we have?
Yeah, this is okay.
Have we picked up any of those improved sensors?
No, we haven't yet.
Okay.
They would be very good, but we haven't. And I absolutely agree. The Raven is a perfect scouting vehicle. Like, this guy runs hot. This guy runs hotter than I'd like, but to be perfectly honest, if you turn off a few weapons, you can manage it, and it doesn't hurt him too badly, and he's bugger hard. Pardon me, he's bugger hard to hit. Apart from when somebody decides to come up and punch him, which, you know, can cause issues. Okay, so let's send the Icarus into cold storage. And the Vindicator, I know you've put another argument for the Vindicator. Tell you what, if we can come up with a good build that can make the Vindicator work,
He's just one of my favorite little trash buckets.
I know, I like him. Like, he looks cool. Like, they did real good on his model. Like, having that little, like, robot punchy fist, and, like, this here. Like, the way it looks like the PPC has to extend back here, and has this end kind of like a recoilless rifle for, like, gas ejection. I like that. I like the work they put into him.
Yeah.
But, like, we are looking at a 45-ton mech, and we can drop 6 mechs. We're not going to be able to drop 8 mechs for a good while, because that kind of upgrade is expensive.
Yeah.
So, like, we've got 5 mechs here. We've got a 65-tonner, a 55, a 55, a 50, and the 35, I know it's lower tonnage, but he's really fast. He's really survivable just because...
I want us to keep the Raven.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need a scout.
So, the Vindicator, as much as I like him, he can't keep the armor. We can't have him with the armor we need him to have, and the weapons to make him competitive. Like, the Vindicator is the weakest mech, unfortunately.
The only thing we can do, and it's sort of long term, I mean, we need to hold him in case something has to rotate out for repairs. Because he's our best choice if something has to rotate out.
Well, okay, yes, because at the moment standard lance is these 6, so we'll keep him round until, like, we're hopping off-world. Like, we'll probably stay on world, but, like, I warn you, these guys are going to be up to the punching table soon. So.
Yeah. The only thing I can think of is if we can find a way to make him... You know, it's that ERPPC. If we can find a way to make him... You know, the cold shot guy.
The cold shot, you don't get the cool cold shot stuff until, like, I don't know why I went to that. So
until quite late in the tray.
Cold shot doesn't work as, like, picking where you're shooting the mech until you get this.
Yeah.
You need Precision Master to pull that off.
That's right, you do.
Duncan, we are absolutely turning Duncan into a sniper. Absolutely, he's going to be our sniper guy.
I'm here.
But,
I mean, I'm just trying to find uses.
I know
for the
you are.
Vindicator.
I know you are.
I just love that model.
It's nice. I like him. But
oh, God, I was sleeping.
Yeah,
what do you want?
Unfortunate. In that. I'm just running to the secondary benefits at this point with these guys.
What do you need, Commander?
And Harmony, you need tactics, because tactics improves, like, your indirect fire.
Bunny here.
Gunnery is better.
What do you need, Commander?
And
On the clock. What do you want?
We want you to make your way up to being an energy specialist. So we've got some good experience there. But yeah, you're making good cases. But a one flaw in your argument is, like, this PPC. Like, see that damage?
60.
Yeah. And it's increased by 15% by the PPC capacitor. So, like, this is
69.
8 tons doing nice damage.
Yep.
I can strip that out and I can put the binary laser in. Okay, so I need to lose, like, a heatsink. But, like, look what's happened to our heat efficiency. Like, this weapon generates 40 heat. This generates 40 heat plus 25% with the capacitor. So this is 60 heat for 69 damage. Out to a range of 840. Improved binary laser. Okay, much shorter range. But better damage, better heat, and, like, you've got the 2 firing modes of single fire or binary fire, and it's a more accurate weapon, like +1 accuracy with it. ERPBC, no +1 accuracy. Yes, it does scramble the enemy's targeting, but, like, I'd rather kill them quicker.
Yeah.
Sorry, and because I have mucked around with this mech a lot as well, and it's like I like him, I'd love to keep him, but I just can't justify it. Like, its justification is entirely the strafing run comp suite. But like, we can strip this out of him, stick it into the Wolverine 2, like, and we can, you know, this Wolverine 2, like, he's got double heat sinks, he doesn't even need double heat sinks. We can strip that out and he's very effective. We can strip out his Pharaoh, give him an extra large engine, and like, he is golden. That gives us an extra 6 tons after we've max armored him to play about. Like, that's 4 tons, you know, assuming we go for the AC-10 route. It's an extra 4 tons we can, like, stick missiles into. That's an SRM-6 and a ton of ammo. Or it's like... yeah. 4 tons, did I say? I don't know.
So.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Yeah. Well, it's late there.
It's late for me, and I am flagging. So, like, yeah, let's stop looking at the mech builds, and let's sell some components in the store, because we've got some things we don't need anymore. And I think I'll keep the Raven around.
Yep.
The Mongoose is more valued for me as a Royal Mongoose. Like, $500,000 for a Royal Mongoose? No. But like, we've got other stuff to sell. Like, we've got... like, don't sell your ammo. If you're ever playing this game, don't sell ammo. Even if it's, like, not useful to you, only sell it if you know you're definitely not going to use that weapon. Like, I've made that choice about MRMs. For instance, perfectly fine selling the MRM, and Thunderbolts. Actually decided I don't like Thunderbolt missiles, because single missiles, they're really prone to being shot down by AMSs, which exist in this. So I don't like them. I'm not racist, I just don't like them. There we go. Engines are where the money's at. Sell the smaller engines. And my god, we have four of these ones now. Oh, that's because we need them to, like, we pull the mechs out of storage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't sold, like...
yeah. There we go.
What engine does the Icarus use? And the Mongoose, because I think I just sold their engines.
Well, that's okay. We'll put different engines in them. See what,
I'm gonna ready that up.
Got it.
Oh, it'll take a day to ready.
Yeah.
That's a shame. I think I just sold their engines. So,
it's alright, we can put bigger engines in them and they'll go faster.
To be honest, we're never gonna bring them back out again.
Yeah.
I'll keep the 210s because, like, the Raven needs a 210 engine. I do remember that. So I'll keep the 4 210s. Even if, like, we could make better money by selling them. We've got 3 XL engines, that's nice.
We need
17 heat sinks, I'm gonna sell 5 of those.
We had 20 some large lasers as well.
Really?
Or not large, medium lasers.
21 medium lasers, like, yeah, we can sell 11 of these.
Sure.
11.
We'll get a whole bunch soon.
Like, medium lasers might as well be the currency. Like, medium weight, like, as good as AC-10s are, medium lasers are the, wow, look at how much machine gun ammo we have. Medium lasers are the workhorse of the setting, don't you find?
Yeah.
Go Inferno ammo.
That's medium lasers are the best weapon. That's why the Hunchback 4P is God's chosen mech.
The Hunchback 4P is undoubtedly a good mech. Look, we could buy some crude Gauss ammunition. Not only does it do less damage, but it's also less accurate. Like, do we really want to stick crude Gauss ammunition? No, thank you.
What is the AC-20 Pre?
Oh, this is precision ammo. We don't have any of that. Let's buy the nice ammo. You know what? We'll buy the nice ammo as well whilst we're here. Precision ammo is +1 to hit when you shoot it. It's more expensive than normal ammo, but it's, more accurate. I've got case this ammo, case this AC-10 ammo. So +1 recoil, but they get, that little ad that Steam did for Aperture Science's turret bot thing, and it's like, we shoot the whole bullet, that's twice as much bullet. Well, case this ammo is we've taken the case off of it, so we can fit twice as much bullet into the ammo clip, because we only have bullet. We don't
twice as much bullet per bullet.
yeah. We have the same amount of bullet per bullet, but we have twice as many bullet because we didn't bother with the jacket or the case, and it somehow works. Cluster ammo, plasma ammo, area of effect machine gun ammo.
No thank you.
Yeah, no. Inferno mortar ammo.
Arrow 4?
I don't think so. I mean, we're unlikely to get Arrow 4 simply because we have Long Tom. I'm not too keen. Plus, if we want Arrow 4, we just buy this.
It's true.
This is an Arrow 4 launcher with the ammunition for it. It's a tank that we can just keep at the back. The Sharapal is, I have found, an exceptionally good tank to have on the battlefield on your side, because if the enemy sees it, they will do nothing but attempt to shoot it. Because they see it, they go, oh god, it's got Arrow 4. Let's murder it. So this is a tank you need to protect really well, but it does good for you. Scorpion, I can think of better things to waste 25 tons on. AMS system, but no ammo. Ghost rifle. Look, this is so affordable for us now. It's not. We nearly need to keep an eye on our budget. Rotary.
Especially we have to pay the bills tomorrow.
Yes, we have to pay the bills tomorrow.
What do we get for bribing the local officials?
We increase our faction reputation with Liao by 10, as long as our reputation is below. Oh, increase it by 15 as long as our reputation is below 10, so we can temporarily make them like us. So we could
oh no, it won't work because we have. Oh wait, yeah.
Our reputation is 4, so that would put us on 19, which is just enough to keep us as indifferent. So we wouldn't get any bonuses. And their faction shop we can't see because they don't like us, but who cares? Let's look at some special stuff, do we want a roundhouse thing? Kicks do 20% more damage. 500,000, that's expensive.
That's
500,000. A B40 hand. 25 more punch damage.
2 tons, though.
Jackrabbit legs. 10% less self-stability damage taken when performing a DFA. A small loan of 1 million C-bills. No thanks. Permanent contract to airdrop a turret. So like you can get the thing we have to call in an airship. You can get ones to drop turrets at a location on the map for you. So this would upgrade the turret from the standard turret we get to a sniper turret, a standard sniper turret, which, you know, stays on the map. So it can be very useful. Like it gives the enemy something else to shoot at, and a sniper turret is, you know, can be good. But like this is the end of the buy list. There's nothing else particularly interesting here, really.
No.
I mean, the only thing we might want to do is maybe buy back
one of each of those.
What does Sana say the max use? Like, because it's an Icarus 2.
It's an Icarus 2.
What engine does it use? It's not
160.
160. Yeah, we're not going to stick that back. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because like the Icarus has a base movement of 4, and we had to put in a supercharger to get it up to 6. So like, no, we're not going to get that. The Icarus is done.
What was the other one we were interested in? Mongoose, right?
Mongoose. Royal Mongoose. I think that's a 175. It's a 25-ton mech. I think it has a 175 engine.
The standard Mongoose is a 200.
Oh, okay. So we didn't sell its engine then.
Yeah.
Because we've got an equipment. There's that supercharger. We've got a 200 engine, so that.
And this is the Mongoose. Which one? 66.
66B. Yep. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so we haven't sold its engine. I'm fine. That's good. We'll keep its engine because, like, we can take it out for when we're on parade to show off. And then I can do my horrible thing with it where I put in, like, a supercharger and suddenly it walks faster than it runs. The supercharger's spoken for. The supercharger's going in this thing. Because the Blackjack has movement profile of 4.7, which is a bit rubbish. But we stick the supercharger in. I need to make room for it. Forgive me. Supercharger, and its movement goes to a 6.7, which is much more respectable for a medium. It keeps it on par, roughly, with the rest of our mechs when they're just walking. It's gonna lag behind when they're sprinting, but you know, the price you pay for a fancy Omni mech is not being able to swap out the engine, and like, it's only got a 200 engine. But yeah, this will be a fun mech. Good thing about these Omni mechs is like it's really quick to change things about on them. Like they're very quickly configurable. Anyway, I'm gonna lay down a save here. So end of bonus because content indeed.
Are you content with your content? Or are you not content?
Well, I hope you are content. This has been a fairly long recording. I don't know when it's going to go up. It might not go up before the next stream. It depends entirely on like how much time people have to review that we've not said anything we should.
Also, how do we send it to them?
Oh, I'll stick it on my Google Drive and I'll send a link to it to Diggs, or I'll use like WeTransfer or something like that. There's ways and means. Anyway, have a lovely time of day where you are, wherever you are. And have a good afternoon, Ralphie. I'm going to fall into unconsciousness.
Okay. I hope you have pleasant hallucinations.
Cheers. See ya.
Yeah.